Meeple Nation Podcast, episode 614, June 2026, Turn 2.
Welcome, citizens, to Meeple Nation. Grab your favorite beverage, pull up a chair, warm up those dice, and join us at the game table as we discuss board games and the board gaming world. Each week, the hosts of Meeple Nation share their love for board games and the amazing memories that come from playing games with some very outstanding people. Let us now join our hosts in their natural habitat, the game table.
Welcome to the Meeple Nation Podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Nathan Howard.
I am Andy Holiday.
And I'm Douglas Stewart.
And with our powers combined, we do form the world's most Okayest podcast. That's like a well-oiled machine right there.
Yeah.
I love it.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah.
Like I need to slow clap, but I don't want to do that into the mic.
That's probably for the best.
I'm air slow clapping you.
Air clapping.
For that. Yep. Amazing.
I appreciate it.
I'm bowing right now.
Yeah. Well deserved, too. Also, avoid hitting the microphone, too. So that's, kudos all around. Good times.
Gosh, we're amazing, guys.
We are so okay.
We are okay would be a better word.
So the Meeple Nation Podcast has a website that is just as okay as what you're experiencing now. So if you want some further okayness, join us over there. We have links to episodes. We have links to our bios. We have a link to our Patreon page. We love our patrons. They keep the okay going okay. And we appreciate and love their support. And if you too want to be a support or be a patron, head on over. Give us a hello there.
Hey.
Hey. And if you don't have enough there, you can totally join us on our socials. If you want to chat with us, feel free to join our Discord station. We're pretty vocal there. And feel free to join our Facebook group, Meeple Nation Off Air. We talk some stuff up there sometimes as well. But mostly, we're just here to talk about board games and chew bubblegum. And currently, we're all out of bubblegum. So let's just talk about some board games.
Unless we're talking They Live, and then that's all we do is roll.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And
okay, you're right.
Discouragement.
And discouragement.
Sadness and disappointment.
Swear words.
Yeah.
So we are sponsored by GameToppersLLC.com. We love their product. They have amazing toppers that will cover any gaming surface. They have mats. In fact, which is really kind of weird to say, but I have 3 toppers at home, and we played a game last night, and we played on the dining room table, and I rolled a mat out and covered the dining room table. So even if you have gaming surfaces and you still want to play somewhere else, guess what? Just throw a mat out. The mats are awesome. They're beautiful. They're thick. They're stitched edge, and enhanced our game experience at our dining room table
Absolutely,
just as much as it did in the game room. So check them out, GameToppersLLC.com. Ooh, that time.
Is indeed.
It is that time.
Highlight 30.
Highlight 30. Feels like that needs a country western theme song.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to talk about AI music and solar panels again this week.
Oh, okay. Why not?
Why? That's weird.
Take away all my appointment and just leave me with disappointment.
I'm doing it for the listeners, Nathan.
All right, I got the opportunity to play an older game, had on the shelf for a while, Stonespine Architects. This is one I busted out on a game night, played with Brad and Ben, and I feel like there was one other person. It wasn't either of you two. But anyways, Stonespine Architect. You are building a dungeon. You have a gold card that everybody has at the first of the game that gives you bonus points if you can have features in your dungeon. So this is a drafting game. For a 5-player game, you're going to have 5 cards. So one more than the number of players. You're going to draft one of those cards and put it in one of the 4 or 5 spots. Now that I'm questioning it hard. I think it's only 4 spots. You have 4 spots in your dungeon, and you're trying to match up those features. And if you don't match up those features, you have the next phase of the round, where you're going to spend some gold. And the way you earn gold is the cards that you draft have a gold cost at the bottom. And so you will place that card in your dungeon, gives you the features, and then at the end of the round, you will sum up the amount of gold that is at the bottom of the cards and use that to buy extra features for your dungeon. So there's a couple of cards that come out that include random dungeons for a random cost, random dungeon elements for a random cost, and you whoever is first that round gets to take their first pick. If they have, well, actually, no, let me backtrack that. Whoever ends the phase of that round with the most money gets the first stab at buying those features, and which also means they're usually going to be the first person to run out of money. So everybody else is going to have the opportunity to get stuff cheaper and enhance their dungeons. And then once you have finished that phase, then you have some goal cards that are presented at the end of each round that you can try to work for. So those are the elements that are going to give you points. Your original goal card that says you need elements in your dungeon in specific spots in your column. And then you have an end of round goal cards that you're going to get that are going to hopefully get you points at the end of the game. And then you have the gold that you're going to spend. And then when you go to the next round, because you're going to play over 4 rounds, so you're going to have a total of 16 cards in your dungeon. The next round of cards, you're going to be covering up the gold cost to have connections that show up in your dungeons. And so you don't have to make run into entrances. You can put any card wherever you want. However, it definitely behooves you to have connected paths, because at the end of the game, if you are going to each card that is connected to your entrance, you're going to score a point for, and then each card that is connected to your exit is going to score points for that. And so if you happen to have your entrance and your exit contiguously connected, then you're going to end up scoring 2 points for each of those cards, which is great points. Otherwise, if you're like me, then you're hopefully going to get your points elsewhere, because majority of my games, I have maybe 1 or 2 tiles that are connected to entrance or exit, and focusing more on the overall goal cards. This is a great run game. Run game? I don't know what that meant. This is a great little game that plays fast and
It's apparently running away.
apparently running. And so, yeah, I think it's great. It has a BGA implementation. I did own it
There it is.
before BGA.
There it is.
Case, I did own it before BGA, but the reason it got pulled off the shelf was because it was on BGA.
Wow. You know, the thing that gets me about the whole kind of lineup, the Thunderworks lineup, is that it seems like half of their games are like a role player tale.
And you have no,
but has really absolutely no tie-in. I guess they just want it to be like known that it all falls in the same sort of canonical universe.
right.
And I don't know of anybody out there who actually cares about that at all. But anyway, yeah, Stonespine Architects is a role player tale, just like Cartographers and Cartographers Heroes were role player tales.
Really?
Oh, really?
I had no idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now you know.
Wow. Okay.
It makes so much sense. No, it doesn't make any sense now.
Well,
It doesn't make any difference.
if you could integrate them somehow, or there was some sort of crossover or something like that. But I think to them, it's just really important that everyone knows that they're building a universe where these games take place, and what that means, no one knows. But it always cracks me up. This is one I would definitely love to play sometime.
I had tried to get you guys to play it, but then I brought Perch to that game night, and then I was chased out of the room with sticks and stones. And
You have chosen poorly.
I should have opened with Stonespine Architects.
Yeah.
Because we still haven't played it. You guys still haven't played that. Brad and I have played several games now at the table and not at the table.
Brad doesn't count.
Brad matters.
I didn't say Brad didn't matter. I just said games with Brad don't count.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. We should have Brad on sometime.
We should. I would love that, actually. Maybe give him a chance to defend himself.
Maybe, yeah. No, maybe not.
You know what? On second thought, no, Brad's not allowed.
Is there a defense? I mean,
He's such a good sport.
He is a good guy. I
Very
love
good
Brad a lot.
very good sport and fun to tease.
And fun to tease. And it's great when he teases back, too. So,
Well, I will talk here. Okay, here we go. Quick update.
all right.
Okay. Undaunted Stalingrad. We are almost through with our campaign.
Oh, really?
Cool.
You cruise right along.
So, yep, we believe we have 3 more games. There might be 4, depending on how a couple of things shake out. But it's interesting because I have been getting my rear end handed to me. So this is the Undaunted game, and one player will play as the Germans and one player will play as the Soviets. It takes place in Stalingrad, and it has a really cool system where essentially the tiles form like a huge portion of the city, but you only play in certain quadrants at a time. And depending on wins and losses, there's an evolving story, and missions will change, and the units you get unlocked will change, and where the theaters take place will change. It's hugely branching. We will go through this like something like 15 games and have maybe only played a quarter of the actual scenarios that are in the book.
Wow. Oh, really?
So,
wow.
Yeah.
That's
so,
nice.
so it deviates very, very differently. In the early game, I was very convinced that the Germans had the upper hand and were given some unfair advantages. I still believe that is sort of true. I think that was kind of true to history and how that conflict took place. But it's been really interesting because I lost a lot of games, and now I've been backed into a corner, basically backed into the Soviets' headquarters. And now that I am playing like really, really solid defense, right? Like my guys are all entrenched in buildings, and I've got engineers setting up landmines and all kinds of stuff like that. And it's making it a lot more difficult for the Germans to achieve any kind of victory. In fact, we had a game last Friday when we played that ended with him just pulling a withdrawal. So, which is rare, but it's a smart move if you are going to take too many casualties, because one of the cool things about the game is that as your units take casualties, they get they die, and they get replaced by recruits that are not nearly as good.
Right.
And so it can be wise to back out of a game so you don't get basically all your cards replaced by
cards.
Yeah, like common reinforcements. Another thing that's really cool about the game, though, is that you do get promotions, like some through story and winning missions, and some you just get as upgrades at the end of the game. So a lot of your squads are comprised of like really good soldiers, the common soldiers, and then the bad raw recruit soldiers. And it makes play kind of interesting because you have to choose which ones you're taking into battle and which ones you want to draft as the game goes on. And it's such a good system. It has definitely led to some frustration on both of our parts because of the roll dice to resolve conflict nature of it. And man, there have just been some games where Matt has just had some insane hot streaks, just insane, like completely mathematically improbable streaks. And it's like, I can't do anything to beat that, right? Like you're firing with a sniper or a rifleman from clear across the map, and the only way for you to get a success is to roll a 0, right, on a 10-sided dice. And it's like, and he was just rolling 0, 0, 0, 0, and you're just like, okay, all right, nothing I can do about that. And then so when the luck starts to swing the game, it can make players feel bad. And I think we both had like a little bit of that, but at the end of the night, we both kind of walk away like, that's still just such a good system and a good game. So
yeah.
We're excited to get that finished, but that's been really fun. I've been playing some Undaunted Stalingrad.
Excellent.
So I have been working ridiculous hours.
Yes, you have.
Very true.
And have not had time to play really much of anything. But I had some good friends. They decided to leave the state. They're moving over to be closer to family. And so they gave me an amazing gift before they left. And so I wanted to return the favor. And one of the things that my friend Thomas said was, because we got them into just introduced
board games,
board games, and they really enjoyed the board gaming side of things and
enjoyed playing with them.
Yeah, they were fun. And so his favorite gaming experience was playing Descent Legends of the Dark. So Amazon will be delivering a copy of Descent Legends of the Dark to their house on Thursday.
Oh, that is exciting.
So they'll be excited for that. And I got them, they really enjoyed Dominion as well. So I got them the big box with Intrigue and the base game, the base game in there, and then some dice, because they like D&D. So I got them some dice as well. Anyway, so I'm excited to surprise them with that. I'm hoping that they'll actually get some good use out of them and play them. Luckily, neither of those games are overly complicated. So as far as Descent goes, the app does a lot for you. As long as you know the basic rules, the app does most everything for you. So,
but on the spectrum, though, you have Dominion. Dominion is a long ways away from Descent.
It is.
One of these games is not like the other.
You are not wrong. But they had such good fun. In fact, I was hoping we could have gotten together with them. They wanted to play Descent before they left, and I wish we could have had you there, because they did vocalize that you were missed.
Oh, good.
Doing the voice for the elf. So
That's right.
so
No, I wish I could have been there. Yeah, I was stacked that weekend. So
nope, I get it. And we just wanted to make sure we got at least one play in before they left. I was hoping to get more in, but anyway, yeah, that's probably my one and only gaming highlight for this week is I was able to pass on some gaming love to some friends that left town. And I hope they take advantage of it because
I hope so too.
Such a fun game.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's
they
really awesome.
both raved about that game.
They did,
and
yep.
they both had a very good experience. So I'm hoping that they can find some people. I mean, they said that they had some prospects of people that think they can play this with, and as the hobby grows, the opportunity to find people is getting easier and easier.
So true.
And I was blown away. I have I work somewhat in the IT public safety role, and my other boss, I'm kind of split between two teams, and so he was I was talking about going to SaltCON a while back, and then we had this big security rollout issue that we're kind of trying to deal with, and games came up, and I guess I've talked about it in the past, and so he suggested some games, and I'm like, okay, those are cute games, but and so there was a game that he was really excited about, and so I just ordered it today, and we'll see how it is, because he followed up after we had another meeting, and he followed up and asked me if I had played it yet, and I was like, yeah, I didn't even order that yet. I put it in my cart, but so I ordered this Antiquity Quest. So I don't know if
Antiquity Quest.
Yeah, okay. and he really likes his Grandpa Beck games, and
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, nothing wrong with that at all. It's a great game, and so yeah, his family really loves this Antiquity Quest. So I just ordered it, and then what else did I order? I ordered something else too. That was I ordered 3 games because you can't have just one, right?
You only have one game.
Okay, you can't buy just one game because you don't want it to get lonely in the shipping box, right?
I see what you're saying.
And what you're really hoping is that those 2 games will love each other, and when I get them, there'll be 3 games in the box.
Oh, good heavens, Nathan! I thought that's where you were going with that.
So,
Which is why you ordered an additional box game, right? Wink, wink.
Yeah, that's right. You just didn't want it to. It's a long ways.
Oh, I only ordered 2. They had a baby in the box on the way over.
Exactly. So I did order Map Masters, which has a BGA implementation that I haven't played yet. But anyway, nobody cares. Yes, they do. If you want to find out how many people care,
I'm sure plenty
those
of people care.
Can join us on Discord because we talk about BGA games all the time there. But I did order Map Masters and Excalibur, which is wait for it,
it's on BGA.
Social deduction game.
Oh boy,
yeah, it's gonna be awesome. You guys are gonna love this.
It's just like Wingspan,
but fun.
Is it?
So. Anyways, we'll give Antiquity Quest a try. I'd love to hear any feedback of anybody who's played this. Like I said, my boss his family really likes this, so I went out on a limb and bought a game. I'm not sucking up to my boss at all.
Not a bit.
Not a bit.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But it is nice to have something to discuss. So, yeah. So more to come on that, but and that was totally unplanned on my highlights, and I don't even know where I got onto this thread.
This Excalibur looks really interesting. Like kind of an expensive game with a huge production and a lot of parts, but also is a weight of 1.08.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like a $60, $70 game with a 1.08.
Yeah.
So
you know what?
Fun.
I've had
cool.
I've had a ton of fun with some very fun, simple games.
Definitely.
And I'm expecting, because this has Hug Ladies written all over it. And I have a ton of fun playing social games with them, and they're going to make me not regret this game at all.
A party game filled with bluffing and subterfuge. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be...
I just read that line and I was like, I see what's happening here.
Fun. Packed.
I would totally
there.
try this. Yeah, I'd try this. This looks fun.
I would try it with the Hug Ladies.
Definitely.
That's it.
Oh, not me. Just them. Oh.
If you dressed up.
Oh boy.
Fits the weekend, you got it.
If it's the weekend, you're on. Yep. Sweet. I'm going to hold you to it. You're right. This box is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's wow.
I mean, you don't have to get that version. There's lighter versions.
Is there?
There's the collector's version. There's the deluxe version.
That
and
is
then the
admittedly
standard.
the one I was looking at was the collector's
Yeah.
edition.
Are those real metal swords? Because those are cool.
Yes,
That's freaking
in the
cool.
collector's edition one.
That is very cool.
Okay.
The deluxe.
Okay,
I
there it
don't
is.
think I think there's less in the deluxe, and then the standard is just going to be cardboard, right? So
Gotcha.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Yep, those are cool.
so
That's awesome. Well, Andy, you brought up Dominion, and that was on my highlights list. I have not played Dominion for a really, really long time, and I recently picked up a couple of expansions for it because I saw, actually saw one on the shelf the other day at a game store that was Rising Sun.
Yeah.
The Japanese themed one that I had not seen before. And I was like, being a sucker for all things Japanese, I was like, yeah, that's going home with me. So I couldn't get my family convinced to like dive in with expansions because they all wanted a base game refresher before we played. So we set up a base game and played that. And like, I forget how much fun Dominion is. Dominion is a really great game. It's a fantastic deck building game. It's been around for a long time, and I definitely can see how people will get overwhelmed by all the expansions and just the sheer sort of volume of it. But if you just pick and choose a few that you like and combine those and play, it's such an outstanding deck builder. So
and
much
there's
fun.
scenarios in there that in each set has scenarios
It
that
builds it for you.
plays those so well. Yeah.
Definitely. Yep. And I was just reminded, why this game is as good as it is and why it shouldn't be collecting dust on my shelf as much as it does. Because it's great. And
sure.
And it does deserve to be played. So we're going to be playing some more Dominion, hopefully at game nights, but definitely at my house because I have a couple of expansions that I haven't played yet that I really want to get to.
I have all the expansions, and there are several I have not yet played.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, lots and lots and lots of combos.
For sure.
Mathematically more than you can shake a stick at, for sure.
Depends on the size of the stick.
Nope. I actually think that even with a very big stick, I don't think you could shake it at all of them.
That's all
So
right.
take that.
To the bank.
To the bank. No cabers at the bank.
All right. Anybody else have any amazing highlights they want to share with our
I do.
listeners?
For sure.
I believe in fairies.
I'm just waiting for you guys to
Okay.
go so I can get back around mine.
So Nathan finished his highlight. He believes in fairies. What have you got, Doug?
That was my hook.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was your highlight.
No, it could be too.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Nathan. Something about fairies.
So I got a chance to replay with my wife. It's a 4-player game, but we always played it 2 players. Loco Momo.
Okay.
And if I recall, there's a new expansion coming out for this, or maybe it's already out. I just don't have it yet. But Loco Momo is a camera got left in the woods, and all the animals are posing for the camera. And so you're trying to have a collage, essentially, of all the animals. So you want to get, it has a 5x5 grid on it. So you have each row has a scoring criteria. And then if you can get a complete row of the same color, then you're going to get big bonus points. Or if you can get a column of all the same color, you get big bonus points there. But column 2 and 3, you want to have matching animals. So you want to have the same animal in row 2 and row 3. And then in row 1, if you happen to have a third match of those same animals, you're going to get bonus points there. And then row 4 is you want all the same animal. Doesn't matter which color. And then the bottom row is you want animals that are all different. And then that's going to give you the most criteria. You're going to go over 6 rounds adding animals. And the way that this works, it is kind of a drafting element, but it's not like I have a hand of cards. You have 4, I don't know if they call them meadows or not, but you have 4 sections in the woods that have animals in them. And then depending on the animal you pick, dictates which way you're going to rotate. So like if you pick the rabbit, then you're going to go clockwise. If you pick the chick is going to go around the 4 sections until it lands on another spot that has chicks. If you have the bear is going to stay in its spot. And then if you have the bird, the falcon, I believe it is, it's going to, or an eagle, but you have the bird, it's going to fly kitty
feathers.
corner. It has feathers.
Okay.
It's going to fly kitty corner. And then whatever color that you move you're going to, wherever that tile ends up, you're going to collect all of the tiles of that color to bring back to allow to put into your collage. A very simple game, but
Simple tableau building.
yeah, very simple tableau building.
Cutesy theme.
But very fun.
Plays
And-
fast too. Yeah.
Yeah, and it goes really fast. Have you played this? Have I played this with you?
No, but I'm just looking at it, and then the time frame's 20 to 30, and then just the way you described it sounds like it probably goes very, very quickly.
It is you blow through those rounds and it's over before you're ready for it to be over. Very simple game, super fun, and this is something that my wife and I play quite a bit. So
Nice.
Loco Momo. It's a real game too.
Yeah.
Big gulps, huh?
Yeah.
Well, see you later. All right, Andy, what do you have?
As far as highlights, that was all. I haven't played very many games over the last little bit. I've been working, so I'm just gonna be a tag along to your guys' highlights.
Okay. Well, I just recently received on my doorstep the latest Awakened Realms hotness, Lands of Evershade.
Oh, nice.
And I immediately got this all out and organized and busted through that rule book. And I was like, okay, I'm going to set this up and I'm going to start playing through it just as a, like, make sure I understand the rules and how all this works. And I'm like 3 or 4 chapters in now. So, yeah, this is an excellent game with an excellent production. This is their stab at creating sort of a D&D experience in a box. There's an actual like player handbook. You go through a whole player creation process, and basically, without getting too detailed in how it plays, it relies very heavily on keywords. So as you build your character out, you are going to acquire a ton of keywords, and the more of those keywords that you have, the more opportunities that you will have either in combat or in the narration, the story part of the game, to make checks and roll dice. And of course, the more keywords, the more dice you get to roll. And it actually has a pretty intuitive dice system. Combat is strategic, but not like overly deep. Like this isn't really, really deep tactical combat, but there's definitely some meat on the bone there and some fun things. You have essentially like a hot bar, almost like you would in a video game, but these are all the abilities that you have sort of loaded as you go into a combat. Those are the abilities you're going to use throughout the combat, and you have attacks and defensive reactions, support actions, all that kind of stuff. I have been thoroughly enjoying the setting. I think that this is an incredibly cool setting. They've done a lot of work to create this, what I think is a really fun world and a fun story to experience. I just got into my first sort of dungeon delve part of the first story that it tells. And so far I am really, really liking this game. I have mixed feelings, and you guys tell me what you think about this, because I have mixed feelings. This game is definitely one that a group of players at the table, this is supposed to be an RPG, right? Uh-huh. Banter, role playing, doing voices, whatever, like all that kind of stuff. And in the game, in the app, as you're going, it actually encourages these moments and tells you, hey, this is an opportunity, like talk about this decision, all that kind of stuff. However, there is ultimately a lot of time with people just kind of sitting at the table, listening to the narration. And it has a really, really great app that narrates it all. It's free. You don't have to, there's no you don't have to pay for Foreteller or anything like that. Not I mean, that's a great service, and I'm not putting it down, but it's free, right? Like you can just download the app and it's all narrated and ready to go. It's good. It's really, really good. But I don't know how interested even you guys or other players are going to be in having this deeply narrative experience where really half of the experience is probably going to be just sitting listening to the narration. Now, the narration breaks very regularly so that you can make choices. It has a really, really a very branching, at least to me, it seems like the story is very branching. You have some real some real extremes in the decisions that you can make in the past that you can take and that kind of thing. So you are going to pause to discuss choices and make checks, roll dice, do some of those things, but it's still a lot of narration.
More so than Oathsworn?
Well, interesting, because Oathsworn front ends all of the narration on the story part of it, and then you have the long drawn out combat part.
Right.
This is much more of a mix. Right. So it's narration, choice, narration, dice checks, narration, battle, more narration, more dice checks, battle. I mean, do you know what I mean? Like it really shifts kind of back and forth, but the battles aren't nearly as long and drawn out as something like Oathsworn.
Okay. How more similar to Stork Porker?
Not seven seas. What is that called? Oh
Forgotten
my gosh.
Waters.
Forgotten Waters. Thank you.
Yeah.
More than that?
Probably about on par.
Okay.
I would say maybe a little bit more.
Is it if it's effective, it's great.
So it is just
But
very
it's a
well,
role playing.
It's just very well narrated. There's no voices.
Oh, okay.
Like it's not a cast that reads, and it's not meant to be funny or anything. It's a woman narrator, and she does a very, very good job, but it is not meant to, it doesn't have the same vibe as something like Forgotten Waters.
Yeah. Forgotten Waters. I mean, that has a cast, and that is definitely an experience all on its own.
Yes, it is.
But, Oathsworn is great, has a ton of dialogue. There was another game that we talked about not too long ago that the dialogue was overwhelming.
Madara. I talked about Madara.
That's right. You talked about Madara.
And it was all at the front, but it was talking, it was probably 30 to 40 minutes of just dialogue. And I don't think it would have, it was a lot. And I don't think it would have been too bad if it was interesting dialogue, but I didn't think it was interesting dialogue. I mean, they were trying to set up the story and make you kind of develop the characters and make you care about them. And maybe it's because I tuned out, but I really didn't care too much about the characters afterwards. I was just like, that was just too much narration.
Yeah, sure.
So going back to
this, to be fair, and I do want to be clear about this, the narration, it is heavy narration, but it breaks at very regular intervals for you to make choices and make dice checks. So it's not just endless, like, okay, I'm just listening, check out, right? Like you're going to listen and then you're going to, something's going to happen and you're going to interact. So
that I'm okay with.
Yeah. So, and that's what I kind of wonder, like, right? Like if that's, I think it's going to be a turnoff for some players. I think some players are really going to love it. And I think some players are going to hate it.
Yeah. I think if it's long drawn out and I'm tempted to pick up my phone to look at my phone, which to be honest, doesn't take much. Or if it's something where it's more broken down, like, I mean, even Oathsworn there's some long dialogue sections in
definitely.
that.
Yep.
But it's done extremely well. And it's not funny. It's not exciting necessarily.
There's not a cast and it's not there. It's there to get you the information.
But it's done very well.
And do it well. Yep.
Yeah. And if it's like that, I can tolerate some. But if it's like your experience where you said you had 20, 30, 40 minutes even of just dialogue to set up. Yeah. I mean, that's what I listen to on the car when I'm driving to work, right? That kind of a dialogue, because I'm focusing on driving with that in the background. Or if I'm listening to that dialogue, I'm focused on my phone. That dialogue's playing in the background.
Yeah.
And so if it's done well, I'm okay with it. And if it works out well, and like you said, it has those breaks in it that help divide up that fun, interject that fun in there, that interaction to keep the interest of the table alive. I'm all for that.
Well, especially if the choices you are making have in-game effects and actually drive the story and make the choices are interesting, then totally I think that keeps players engaged. It's not just a frivolous, oh, hey, make a decision. It doesn't really matter.
Right.
Yeah. Sounds kind of cool, I think.
Well, I'd love to try it sometime. If you guys are down, I would love to play this one with you. I just have that fear that like we'll play it and then everyone will be like, wow, that was like a lot of sitting and listening at the table rather than like playing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I worry about that, but I'd love to get like you guys to the table and actually see, like, if you'd be willing to do that sometime.
Sure.
I think
so.
I think you'd like it, but I don't know how, like, if you would want to finish a whole campaign of it. I guess that's ultimately, what it comes down to. So I have really been liking it though. It is good. And it has those amazing Awakened Realms washed minis.
The minis,
some of the best models I've seen.
Oh, those sculpts are amazing.
Yeah.
Awakened Realms does such a great job. Such a high bar quality work that they do.
Yep, I agree.
Just don't say it's like Wingspan, but fun. I'll be in.
It's nothing like Wingspan, and it's a total blast.
Sweet.
It sounds like my kind of game.
I've got PTSD.
You got PTSD. Perch. Perch traumatic syndrome.
Perch traumatic syndrome.
All right. That was all highlights, right? Should we move on? Do you have anything else? Do I have anything else? I have a lot of little games, but we're going to move on.
Sounds good.
All right. Games on your radar. What are you excited about?
So there is, I think, so this was actually Kickstarted back in May, so I'm not sure when the pledge manager is going to open up, but there is an expansion out for Reavers of Midgard, or that Kickstarter for Reavers of Midgard.
Oh, I saw that.
Yes, I saw that too.
And I love Reavers of Midgard. It's awesome. So, of course, I backed it.
Nice.
And
I thought you might.
Of course, I got the upgraded components to
course.
bling out my base game. So, and it was actually reasonably priced for all of that. So I was still under $100 for everything, I think. So, but yeah, Reavers of Midgard is great. It's one that actually hits the table, I would say, at least once a year at my house, maybe twice a year at my house.
Okay.
And more often than Champions of Midgard. Just, I think it's a little more accessible to people that aren't necessarily gamers. But it's a great game. It's one of those, it's an action selection game. Everybody gets to take advantage of the actions that each player takes. So everybody stays engaged the entire game.
Yeah, I like that part of it.
So the fact that they're adding an expansion makes me super excited. So hopefully it's actually an enhancement to an already phenomenal game. Very excited about it.
I hope so.
Nice. I am excited to play this game again with the expansion, so I'm glad that you picked it up. I have a copy of Reavers of Midgard, and I don't think it's been played yet, because every time we play it, we play yours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that one needs to go in the coal pile, just because we already have it, and I didn't get the...
And it's not blinged out.
And it's not bling. Exactly. We'll just play Andy's.
That worked.
I like it.
Andy's got all the cool games.
I do.
I do.
Very few party games, and
You're missing out. That Excalibur is going to be great.
I will say the Excalibur looks really cool. Just visually looks amazing.
And it's going to be fun, Andy. Mm-hmm.
Well, one I'm excited that I'm hoping will hit my game table soon is this game called Recall.
This looks really good.
Yeah. So this is a sequel to, and I'm totally drawing a blank, it's the game that we all really like that doesn't make it to the table nearly as often as we'd like, with all the little pegs and everything. I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on it.
I'm totally drawing a blank too.
I saw Recall, and so it's another R-named game.
It's not Revive, but that's the first game that came into my...
It totally is Revive.
Is it Revive?
It's
Okay.
totally Revive. Thank you.
All right, that's because that's what popped into my mind.
Great job. This is a sequel to Revive, which is a phenomenal game.
I love Revive.
And one that I know we all really like that, which is why I picked it up. So I have this. It's still in shrink. It's on my shelf, and I'm really looking forward to tearing into it and checking it out. So I don't know a ton about it other than that it's a sequel to Revive, and that was an instant buy for me.
That was enough.
Yep, that was all it took.
Well, I have a new game that I'm excited about. Some of these games, you just don't know how they're going to hit or who they're going to hit with. But this is Stargazers. This has got your Vincent Dutray art in it. So
Nice.
You'll play it at least once with me. But this is, you are a space enthusiast and artist looking through your telescope at the universe and drawing what you see as a mural on your wall. I enjoy games where they have some sort of an element. Last Message was one of those drawing element games where you had the board and you're trying to give clues to your team, and you're trying to draw elements on the board, but you're also trying to make them obscure enough that other people aren't going to get. This is going to be completely different, but again, have a drawing element. It's good times.
Yes, that's high anxiety.
So in Stargazers, you select tiles and tokens from the universe board that represent a collection of different observations you made through your telescope. Those tiles and tokens are placed on your mural to create different connection points and features to score a variety of drafted objectives. So maybe this has less to do with drawing than it does with drafting. So
there you go. I wish this had some additional pictures other than just the cover, so I could get maybe a little bit better feel for it, but very interesting.
But yeah, this is just right around the corner, so this should be coming out soon, and I am hoping to give it a shot.
So, I'm a sucker for pirates, And
I've heard that.
We do know this about you.
yeah, so there's a game called Hunt for Blackbeard. It's a 2-player game. And so, there's Firefly that has the pickup and delivery element, and you move around and you're dropping stuff off, trying to misbehave and everything. It's nothing like that.
All right, let's play Firefly. Had me at Firefly.
It's nothing like that.
Ah, dang it.
Oh, I'm out then.
No, so this is you take one player's going to take on the role of Blackbeard, one player's going to take on the role of the pirate hunters, and you're going to be playing cards. You're going to be essentially Blackbeard's goal is to go out and perform acts of piracy and to live the life of a pirate while the hunters are.
Pirate's life for me.
So you would like to be Blackbeard, I'm guessing. And the hunters are trying to hunt down Blackbeard and eventually catch up to him. Once that happens, it ends in a fight, and either Blackbeard gets captured or the hunter's sloop gets captured. If the hunter's sloop gets captured, Blackbeard wins. If Blackbeard gets captured, then obviously the hunters win. So there's secret unit movement. There's variable player powers in this, obviously dice rolling and point-to-point movement. It'll be interesting to see how this plays. I mean, it being a 2-player game, it's probably not one that I would hit my table very often, especially because most 2-player games I play are with my wife, and I do not see her
Jumping on board this one?
Probably not, but it is only a 30 to 45 minute playtime. So it's not like when I first read through this, it kind of gave me the vampire one. Dracula's, what's the Dracula one we always play?
Fury of Dracula.
Fury of Dracula. It kind of gave me that vibe a little bit, which kind of turned me off. But when I saw the playtime, I'm like, okay, 30 to 45 minutes. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
And did you say this already? Because this is 2-player only.
It is 2-player only. Yep.
Yeah,
it is a
right.
2-player game. Yep. It is also best at 2.
It's kind of like, it's not like Seven
kind of
Wonders.
like Seven Wonders Duel. Yeah.
It's a 7-player game.
All the Seven Wonders games.
That's the rumor anyway. Anyways, interesting. I love the pirate theme. Blackbeard in particular is always very cool. So this would be one that would be interesting to me. I'm not sure if this is one I'll actually pick up, but it definitely struck a chord as I was looking up stuff that was new.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. The art style and sort of general feel of this game reminds me very much of like one of the like World War II.
Yes.
Style, very strategic kind of games, but
really
doesn't
doesn't
with the pirate theme. So
yeah, it's not necessarily a beautiful game for sure.
Yeah, but it could be really fun.
Yeah,
especially if you're into that theme. Very, very cool.
Well, I have another one that, speaking of pirate theme, this has no pirate theme, but it has the name Kalypso, which was from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Good job.
So
Calypso
there's
Callisto.
No, it was Kalypso.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, it was Calypso.
Okay. The one lady that turns into the giant lady
gets huge. Yeah,
Nice.
But this is
movies for a long time.
We just watched them not too long ago.
Yeah, nice.
Still a great thing. Calypso is a tile-laying survival game where players build floating settlements. So you got Waterworld in a world swallowed by the sea. With Earth's surfaces lost beneath the rising water, survivors must salvage what they can to endure storms, overcome scarcity, and adapt to the shifting oceanic landscape. Can you call it landscape if there's no land?
It just did.
Yeah. Each round, players draft tiles to expand their settlement, managing resources, placing structures, and guiding survivors across platforms of wholly rusted metal Batman and driftwood. Strategic placement unlocks new opportunities, while weather events and shared objectives push players to cooperate or compete for precious supplies.
Okay. The art and the theme of this is totally fun.
Yeah. That's why it stuck out.
Super cool. I like this.
So, I mean, you talk about that. I brought this up let's scratch all that, start that all over. We brought this up before we were recording that I found it very funny that we all create our lists independently. And it's interesting how often there is no overlap in our lists. But as you get a game like this that you're like, oh, hey, I'm really interested in that now. But yeah, this Kalypso, I think it's going to be grid, whatever
totally
grid means.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
Callisto, it's good.
Except for it's Kalypso.
Sure, Calypso.
Callisto is a Morlock.
They both mean the same thing to me.
But yeah, I'm excited. I do enjoy a good tile
That's
placement
cool.
game.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, that looks fun. Like I said, just the theme is I'm totally on board.
Well, you're going to have the opportunity to play it sometime.
I'm on board to these.
Okay, so a couple of news items that I wanted to hit on really quick. The next Horrified adventure. Okay, the last one that they did was Horrified Dungeons and Dragons, which in my opinion was the very, very best.
Did we play this
of
one?
the group. I think we did.
didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I liked it. I like Horrified. It's definitely on the simpler side. I think it's great around the Halloween holiday. I think it's a fun little system. I enjoy it. I know you guys aren't quite as enamored with it as I am, but there's like 1 billion of them out now. And so the last one they did was Horrified Dungeons and Dragons. So the next one they're doing is, anyone want to take a guess?
Star Wars.
Horrified
Ravenclaw.
Dungeons and Dragons. Ravenloft.
Ravenloft.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yep. So the next one is Ravenloft. I'm sure there will be some backward compatibility or some, compatibility between both of the Dungeons and Dragons versions. Like you could mix the different.
Could you do that with the
villains.
monsters?
Yes, in a couple of them.
The Universal and the other ones you could cross those monsters over.
They were not all backwards compatible, but there was the one that had Pandora's box was compatible with one of the other ones. I don't remember. There's so many of them out now. So some of them have been where you can mix them, and some of them have not.
So
I'm guessing this one will be one that is mixed together. You could do that.
So apparently Nathan wants a Harry Potter version.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, he said Ravenclaw.
Ooh,
Oh, I
Ravenclaw.
did say Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
Didn't
A
I?
Harry Potter version.
I like it.
We could do a
That would work.
Harry Potter version and a Star Wars version.
I would
Yeah,
probably
both of
buy
those.
both of those.
Yeah, both of those would be great.
Just give me an Avatar version too. And
There you go. Sold.
So as somebody who did like the Dungeons and Dragons version of this
It was my favorite.
Yeah, this may be one that I pick up just because it's compatible with that and might give us some more options to play. Just throw them both in one box and call it good.
Wasn't Ravenloft one of the first campaign settings you played when you started playing Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah. There's definitely some nostalgia and sentimentality to the Ravenloft setting. Yep,
Yeah, for sure. All the more reason it would be attractive.
definitely.
Very cool.
Yep, good old Strahd, Curse of Strahd.
Curse of Strahd.
Yep.
Well,
Good
if
times.
one telescope game wasn't good enough for you, how about 2? Observatory. So this is the night sky is divided into 88 constellations. From those 88 constellations are created additional patterns for you and fellow astral cartographers will map the night sky in this roll and write family-friendly game. So this is a roll and write. It's got me excited. And apparently this episode's brought to you by telescopes.
And Nathan gazing at the stars.
And me gazing at the stars, yes. So on a turn, players will roll the dice, activate. The active player is the only one who can use the larger dice. So much like many role players or roll and writes where you have the active player has the choice of the dice and everybody else gets what's left over. And then all the players, including the active player, will choose from the 3 smaller dice by picking 2 numbers on their chart and for its research value. The constellations cards have their own mapping patterns you must draw on your grid. As you complete cards, you earn victory points. This kind of gives me that whole vibe of pyramids, silver and gold.
Oh, silver and gold.
Yeah,
Sure.
silver and gold. So a little bit of that where you're trying to complete patterns on the cards. Rounds are based on the numbers of players, and final scores is tallied from your completed constellations, as well as any funding you have unlocked during your research. So another fun roll and write. I can't have enough roll and writes. Apparently, I like them.
Roll and writes are great.
Yeah,
They sure can be.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. There was another.
Another telescope game?
No. But talking about roll and writes reminded me of it. It was you're building a band, so kind of like draft and write records.
Okay, I'm in.
But it didn't sound like it was quite as fleshed out as that. But I'm totally drawing a blank. So if you can remember, if anybody knows what that is, feel free to. No one's going to reach out in time.
Nathan's going to have to take a Google break.
Come on, Gemini.
Considering band concepts for you.
Roll and Rock, Dice Pen, The Gig,
No.
Music Roll, a cake rhythm game. I'm reading through some stuff. I'm not seeing anything. Roll to the top? That's not it.
No, it's not. Rock Hard. Battle of the Bands. No. Band Grab. Glam Metal. Oh, yeah, I'm totally drawing a blank.
All right. Well,
more to come.
Yeah.
Maybe in July.
Nathan will keep looking for it, and we'll follow up later.
Yeah. So if you know what it is, if you can think you're drafting your band and you're getting the band back together, but it gave me the vibe of Draft and Write Records, which I thoroughly enjoy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But doing this Google search did remind me that Rock Hard, we totally never played that. I got that game and we never played that.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, it's not too late.
Sounds like we have to fix that.
Yeah. We only had time to play all of the games that all of us own.
It's true.
Just
We have to wait for retirement.
With as much as you're working, that might come sooner than later.
Maybe not by choice.
Yeah. Andy went crazy.
Maybe so. Went crazy. Is crazy. Just went crazier.
Just went crazier.
So one of the things that has been kind of hilarious for game nights, especially when Doug's kids show up, is they'll all get around and play poker. So they'll pull out the cheap poker chips, and all of them will be sitting around on the floor playing poker. And poker's not a game I really learned how to play very well. But the kids have gotten way into it.
It's fun. I really like Texas Hold'em.
And so this is a game that I may pick up just for that purpose, just to see if the kids enjoy it. And this is called All In Predictions.
Hey, it's on the table right over there.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a Phil Walker Harding game, and I love me some Phil Walker Harding.
Yeah, so the players become gifted foretellers, vying to shape destiny itself, combine hand management with strategic foresight in this fast-paced game inspired by classic poker, in which only one prediction will unfold. Play cards, bend probabilities, and guess who holds the strongest hand to claim the pot. Will you see the future or just think you can? Anyway, I think the kids would have fun with this one. I probably would too, but I am not the greatest at poker, so maybe I wouldn't. I don't know.
It's easy to learn.
I've played in the poker tournament twice at BGG, and I keep wanting to sign up for it. SaltCON does one during the spring too. Sam Aho runs that. I stink at poker, but I have fun playing it. But sometimes it's interesting. You have young kids who think they're, I don't know if they're just watching a ton of YouTube videos that they just think they're the bee's knees there. You can't even say the bee's knees. That totally aged me.
Yeah, it did.
They think they're the stuff.
They think they're the stuff. That didn't help.
I can't say what they think they are because of our rating.
You're low-key totally acting like a boomer.
Yeah, I totally am.
Something.
But anyways, age aside, I've had a ton of fun playing in the poker tournaments. I'm not the first one out, but that's probably because
Brad was playing.
No, Brad was not playing.
Oh boy!
At least none of the tournaments I've been in. But it's kind of funny that we went and one of our hosts emeritus, Brent Mayer, has won the BGG.
That's right. Yeah,
twice.
Oh, he's won it twice.
He's won it twice.
Wow, good. That's awesome.
So yeah. It's good times.
Kenny Rogers would be so proud of Brent.
Yeah. He knew when to hold them and when to walk away. And, well, apparently he didn't walk away.
But he knew when to fold them. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, Brent.
Just when to win them all.
When to win them all.
I don't think that was in the song.
It wasn't, but...
Should have been.
It should have been.
Probably. Then it wouldn't have been a country song.
We've actually been having a regular poker night at my house.
So have you really?
Got some guys in the neighborhood who... They're not gamers. They're not like, like they like card games and the lighter games and stuff. So which is great, and they'll play card games, and we get together with them once in a while. But yeah, a bunch of them are just like, we just need a break. We need a poker night. We need just like an escape. And I was like, all right, yeah, I got a nice set. Let's do it at my house. And so we've had a couple poker nights. So we're trying to shoot for like once a quarter.
Did you get the Game Topper poker mat for your table?
I don't have that mat, but I should probably get it.
Yeah, if you're doing regular poker nights,
I have the set that I have is the really nice metal pirate themed set.
Oh, you got that?
And so yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so I use the pirate mat, and it works very well.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Thematically,
yeah,
it works.
Yeah, those are amazing.
Yeah, but next time we're shooting to do them about once a quarter. So next time I'll fire that off to you guys, and if you're interested, I mean it's a fairly full table, but one of the nice things about Texas Hold'em is I mean, it's best played with more people. So
Right. Sure. Yeah. What's the buy-in?
$5.
Sweet.
Yeah, $5 for 500 chips, and it's mostly just enough to cover the cost of snacks. So
Good times.
Yep.
Poncho is coming to.
What's his name?
I'm not even going to respond to that. But Poncho is coming to MonCon, and Debbie was saying that he'll play poker.
oh, I'll totally play poker with him. Yeah, we
So
totally do
need
poker night.
we need to make it a point to, when we're up at Montana, to play poker.
I'm in. I
Poncho.
actually really like Texas Hold'em. I think it's great. Poker's fun.
And we need to take some fun games too, like the Gang, and the Gang Deluxe should be out by then.
I hope so. I'm kind of excited about that.
And prediction, all in prediction. We'll take that too.
Yep.
We'll just we'll get Poncho to have tons of fun
And really bad art.
and really bad art
That has to go.
and Excalibur. It's, I'm pretty excited about next month. It's gonna be an awesome.
Yeah, I am too. It's going to be amazing.
Except for we probably won't talk about that until August. So,
Yeah, it'll be August.
but yeah, I am pert near giddy.
Pert near.
Pert near,
Near
huh?
giddy that the Blaze family lets us to come up and just totally invade their home and run amok and just cause havoc all over the place.
We
And
are
that
very
is-
good guests. You should not be saying these things. Julie listens to you say these things, and
I know
she's not going to want us
She
to.
reports back to me too. But we are so very grateful that she's allowing us to come
Yeah,
up there.
no, it's
And
awesome.
this-
And I'm
truly amazing.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. And when we're there, we love every minute of it.
well, I'm looking forward to it, and I think my wife is equally as looking forward to it. So
Yeah.
because it is good times.
And hopefully we can get Sabrina to come, Andy.
I hope so. I really do. I think it would be great if she did.
Yeah, I mean she's not much of a gamer, but it's a great place that she could. I mean Cheryl's gonna be taking naps, so
Yeah.
yes, she can only endure so much, and so yeah,
Well, the great thing about their lodge is there is plenty of space to go do other things.
yeah.
You don't have to do the games all day for sure.
Just don't hug the bears.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just don't hug the bears.
Definitely. Hey, a couple more just quick announcements I was going to throw out there.
Okay.
These are fast news items. First of all, if we haven't talked about it already, we might have mentioned this on a previous episode, but I don't think so. Star Wars, the deck building game, is coming out with a new expansion, the Rebels and Imperials. I forget what the
excited
name
about this.
exactly is, but it's a Rebel and Imperial thing.
Reinforcements or something like
Yeah. This expansion is doing exactly what I want them to do with this game, which is just give us, like, now that you have like 5 good factions out and we have kind of a solid foot in the door on this game, now let's start flushing it out. And that's what this one does. So we get a bunch of new cards to shuffle in, new market cards, new capital ships, all that kind of stuff. But then it also introduces mission cards, which are a place where you can basically just plant some of your cash that will stay round over round. And as soon as you met a threshold, you get a reward. And then it also introduces some campaign play.
Cool.
We talked about that. I don't remember. That apparently slipped my mind.
Yeah. So really, really good. I'm very excited about it. This is a game that I want to play more and more and more and more, especially as more and more comes out for it. So I'm very excited about that. And then in case you guys didn't hear, Lord of the Rings Ascension is coming soon. That's one that's going to be crowdfunded. I really like Ascension. I think it's a great deck building system, and I'm excited for it to get the Lord of the Rings treatment. I think that'll be a really fun version of the game.
Yeah, that would be a great version of the game. That makes it tempting to jump into Ascension. I don't own Ascension, but
there is a preview page up if you want to go and check it out and look at some of the preliminary artwork and all that. And of course, it's Ascension, so there's already people complaining about the artwork.
And I'm one of those people that complain about the artwork, but I am not complaining about the game one bit.
And I am not. I actually find the artwork, I really like the artwork. I think it's great. I definitely can understand where people are coming from. An art is subjective, and I get it. But for me, I think Ascension's great, and I think the artwork works for what it's trying to do.
it just seems like some of the art doesn't match other pieces of the art.
And they're different artists, right? And that's
Totally fair assessment, but I still like it.
All right, Andy, tell us about Totally Human. It's on your list, and
It is.
It looks like a fun game, and I'm just wondering how it ended up on your list and not on mine at all.
It looks like a fun game. So the alien invasion has begun and humans are in a rush to escape Earth before it is too late. So the only problem is that aliens are disguised as humans, and our only hope is to weed out the aliens via a powerful multiple choice questions. So
That'll weed them out.
that will totally weed them out because they're going to fail. So while the aliens know how to blend in and look like us, they don't quite understand human culture. And these questions are carefully crafted to help expose the space invaders. All you have to do is answer like any normal human would. It's easy. It's only the fate of humanity at stake, so don't sweat it. So in this game, the players are going to be given hidden identities, human or alien, and then they must answer 3 multiple choice questions as quote unquote human-like as possible. But aliens don't understand human culture completely, and they face restrictions on how they can respond. So the humans' goal is to escape on the biggest alien-free rocket to form a new colony out in the stars. The aliens' goal is to blend in and sneak into any rocket with the humans for a tasty post-invasion snack. And so both the aliens and the humans can achieve their goals on different rockets, but it is also possible that nobody wins the game at all. So be careful who to trust in this game.
Yeah, this is totally a fun game.
Yeah, this looks like more of a Nathan game.
It does.
Here's what I will give it, though. Okay, publisher is Bitewing Games. So they're the ones that just did all the games you've been excited about, Nathan. The Azure and was it Iliad? And there was like 4 or 5 of them that you were getting all kinds of excited about. And then
Azure and Matoya were the new ones, but Iliad and Iker were the older versions.
So that's all Bitewing, right? And then the designer is Casper Lapp, who did Fun Facts, and That's Not a Hat.
Oh yeah, this is
so.
How did I miss this? Where did you find this?
Pedigree, Nathan pedigree all over it.
It definitely has Nathan's name all over it. Plays 3 to 8. Playtime is about 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm very upset that I wasn't the one to find this.
Well, I just doing Nathan a solid. That's all.
Yeah, I want to have this, and I want to have this before Montana. Can you make that happen?
I don't know. No promises.
Probably not.
Probably not. I'm not even sure when it's actually supposed to come out.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find. It's not crowdfunding, right?
I don't think so. Oh, no. Nope. I don't think so.
Oh, but now I'm on their site, and this Rolling Deep, is that the one I was just looking at? Has swappable face. Oh, look, there's Totally Human right there. Games.
Estimated shipping date
Nathan is trying to find a place where he can pre-order or buy it right now.
So
dang right I am.
You can pre-order. It says the listing indicated as an estimated shipping date of August 31st.
Oh, that is after MonCon.
It is.
Much disappointment.
All right. Well, we have rambled on long enough, and Nathan is totally distracted finding a pre-order. So unless you guys have anything else, let's wrap this up there.
At the game table.
Thank you for listening and being a part of Meeple Nation. If you would be so kind as to follow, subscribe, share, and rate or review this podcast, it really helps to spread the fun. You can be more involved in supporting the podcast by joining the nation at patreon.com/Meeple Nation, or you can find a link at the top of our webpage, meeplenation.com. And while you're there, look at all our extra content. There are links to all our past episodes, a wide variety of blogs, pictures from our Instagram feed, and bios for all the hosts and our awesome bloggers. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, all under Meeple Nation. If you would like to chat with the hosts or other members of the nation, you can join our Facebook group, Meeple Nation Off Air. We hope to see you again at a game night, a con, or maybe a suspense-driven evening of Werewolf. Thank you for listening and supporting Meeple Nation, and stay tuned for next week's episode.
Thank you so much for listening. We very much want to thank our patrons who help keep the podcast running. I personally want to thank my co-hosts for all the help they provide with both content here on the podcast, in addition to what we have available on our website. Without them, the podcast would not happen. If you too would like to support the podcast, you can join the nation at patreon.com/Meeple_Nation. Or you can find a link to Patreon at the top of our webpage, meeplenation.com. If you have any questions, comments, or games you feel should be on our radar, you can always reach us at meeplenation@gmail.com. We can't wait to hear from you. I am grateful to Doug and Andy who helped me edit episodes, and I want to thank James and Kim Clark who do the editing on our blogs and on our webpage, which can be found at meeplenation.com. We want to thank Brain Detergent for our music. If you want to find more from him, you can follow his links that can be found on our webpage, or simply search for Brain Detergent on YouTube to find more of his tracks. Thank you again for listening and being part of the Meeple Nation community.